Where'd the Nafta throwers go? Oh no, I just noticed it. Oh no! Ah! Stop it! No! And what's up, everyone? And welcome back. Welcome back to 12 AD, the mod for Total War Attila. And we have got ourselves a 3 versus 3 in this one. This is an in-house battle sent in by Atilla. To go over the attackers real quick, we'll get right into it. We've got Atilla here playing the Kingdom of Georgia. Right next to him, we have got Grey Wolf playing Bulgaria. And then off to the far side over here, we have got the Gurid Sultanate being commanded by Pozgwin. Look at how colorful they are. All the blues and yellows and reds. Very, very colorful units. For the defenders, let's see. They're kind of all interspersed here. I believe this is the Kingdom of Epirus being commanded by Mr. Grey. So we've got Mr. Grey and Grey Wolf playing today. Who else we got here? That's one thing I don't like about Attila is that it doesn't give you, like, the faction flags above. We do have the Teutonic Order here being commanded by Zero Chilling. And finally, somewhere around here, in some place or another, is the Kingdom of England being commanded by Not So Royal. So we've got the English here, retinue longbows. I tend to find that in this game, archers are not, like, archers themselves are not as good as in some other games. Things like crossbows are extremely powerful, but obviously with crossbows you can only shoot in a flat arc. But the one faction that tends to have really good archers is England. Those retinue longbows actually do a lot of work. What's even better are the yeomen of the guard longbows. Those guys are really, really painful. You can see that Georgia here, so the Gurid Sultanate moving his Afghan archers off to the side, compromising all of the defenses here of the defenders. Which is basically forcing them to fall back out of this corner where they were trying to hold. You can see we've got some archers that did come up to try and kind of take this fight. These guys are kind of cool looking. Look at these guys. I believe this is Epirus again. I'm not even going to try to say the name of that. I love the quivers on the hips. We're going to get a screenshot of that right there. That's pretty cool looking. Back behind, we've got the, oh my good Lord Almighty, Axemen. That is what I've got, heavy Axemen. These are the Teutons. The Teutonic Order. Prussian archers. Looks like he went all Prussian archers. Got more of those heavy Axemen. That's my pronunciation of that word. You can see a lot of archers moving forward. We've got just a standard archer unit from Bulgaria moving up, but going into the walls now, some of his axemen. He actually has axemen that are also warhound. Where'd they go? Right over here. So they carry massive axes and have really big dogs. So obviously the greatest unit in the game. Duh. Really cool unit. Got some cav here, Cuman Royal Guards, guarding the archers a little bit. You can see the artillery firing in overhead. This mod, I'm gonna be honest with you guys, this mod is really just gorgeous. It is a beautiful, beautiful mod. They've done an excellent job with the characters here. The shields, the artwork, it all looks fantastic. What is this? Is that, okay, just sword unit. Look how red, they're so red. They're so red. Some of their pole arms did take a little bit of damage here. They're 133 out of 160. Oh, and they're getting shot again. Oh, it hurts. Oh, man. Oh. Are they not even... No, they are not about to bring more archers over here to do the same thing. Yeah, he got the hell out of there. Good move. Here's some more artillery coming in. Or maybe it's artillery leaving. Oh, it is. So they've got their own mortar. Look at that. Now they can not counter, but they can deal to the attackers exactly what the attackers have been doing to them. You can see we've got the Grand Master's bodyguard here from the Teutonic Order. What that mortar is going to be really nice because as the attackers funnel into this area, you can see there's not a whole lot of room for setup without being pretty clumped up here. So those mortars might get some really good shots. The attackers definitely taking it slow. Well, or the now the Afghan archer's getting shot. One of his units he put into loose formation because it was the one getting fired on, I'm pretty sure. Ooh, General being attacked. Whose gen's being attacked? Oh, maybe... No. I was going to say maybe it's the tower, but the tower over here is destroyed, so I'm not sure what would be attacking, but it's fine. He didn't lose anybody. Afghan archers moving back while the Georgian archers will do that. The Georgian archers moving forward. Looks like they want to take that fight themselves. Medium bow infantry versus medium bow infantry. Honestly, Epirus has a really good archer setup here. Look at the volleys go up. Ah, it's beautiful. I love it. And the shock infantry getting out of there because they were once again taking some hits here. They're trying to lure them into a bit of a kill trap. You can see Epirus has two really good infantry units set up here in this kill box. The thing that it can be a little hard to not get pulled into in this game, especially if you are really if you play a lot of like Rome 2, where every unit has javelins. In this game, that is not how it goes. Very few units do have javelins, only some of them. But it does mean that you get a lot less of those nasty crossfires that you get in like Rome 2. You can still get those crossfires using archers and such, but in Rome 2 you could put javelin units back behind the line and fire over here into the back of this Afghan infantry, which once again might be one of the best, coolest looking party goers in the game. Look at this. They look like they are on their way to a rave. Look at that helmet. That helmet is super cool. Oh, well, he's dead. Helmet didn't stop him from getting stabbed in the heart. Unfortunately, well, I don't know. Maybe the dogs are doing pretty well. Where's the dogs unit? They're down to 3-2. Yeah, the dogs are unfortunately dying out here. 19 kills so far. Sam Lander infantry, or swordsman, excuse me, coming in from the Teutonic Order. If you guys don't know who the Teutonic Order is, it is a religious order from northern, Germany is where they really operated. Very Templar-esque, but they controlled a lot of power in the late Middle Ages. A lot of power, especially in that area. Unfortunately, I don't know as much about them. Ooh. Got a little froze up there for a sec. Like I said, I don't know as much about them personally, but anybody who does say something in the comment section. Tell me something cool about the Teutonic Order, besides the fact that they look awesome. Yeah, my knowledge of the Teutonic Order is very, very base level. Ooh, look at these guys. Wow. Look at them. The Epirus General looks awesome. Oh, and here's some of the retinue longbows from England. They're setting up. I almost wonder if the retinue longbows would do good here to shoot over into the backs of the combat over here. But it might require the defenders maybe giving up a bit more ground over here to expose those backs a little bit more to the archer fire. So far, he's kind of just set up over here, which, I mean, let's see, what is he? 4 kills, 6 kills. Once again, for the most part, I'm not saying never, but for the most part, archers in this game can be a little underwhelming when it comes to overall kills. Poor dogs. These dogs are not gonna, I don't think they're gonna get very many kills. Oh my gosh. Oh. I gotta move away, that's sad. Poor puppers. Now what are these? These guys are also shooting at the dogs, I'm pretty sure. They might get a pretty good, so they're actually shooting at the handlers unit, which is over here. The dogs were sent into combat over there, the handlers came into combat over here. The handlers are getting shot by quite a bit of archers. A lot of archer fire. Once again, though, I don't think they're the greatest angles, although those handlers don't have any shields, so I guess it's not as big of a deal to shoot them front on. I'm a little intrigued that the attackers aren't taking advantage of this gap here. There's a gap right next to the house, and I mean just clear open gap right behind. So you could literally, or if you didn't think you could make the turn, you could throw a unit into combat here while you take the Asnari swordsman out of combat to surround the back of the sergeant's units here from England. I think we have another unit here too. Sergeants and the, yeah, words. Sorry, I don't know how to pronounce these words. I'm sorry, guys. Don't be mad at me. Looks like we do have some units getting up in the walls. Looks like more Afghan infantry from the Ghurid Sultanate. There are a couple staircases for them to get down. This archer here might want to be a little careful. He might be a bit well, maybe he's out of ammo. And so he's going on the wall. Never mind. Out of ammo with 42 kills. Once again, very, very underwhelming kills on archers. It's such a fun game. I really, really do enjoy this game. Unfortunately, it doesn't seem to perform as well in the views area. You know, not nearly as many people watch the 1212 videos as they do the Rome 2. My Rome 2, like, you know, most of my viewers, most of you guys watch the Rome 2 stuff, while not nearly as many of you seem to watch the 1212 or Rise of Mordor. So, you know, if you guys do enjoy these replays, it really does help me if you comment in the comment section. Let me know. You know, the more that you guys can tell me that you enjoy this kind of stuff, the more easier it is for me to know, hey, this is some stuff that I should continue doing. I would love to do more. You know, and if you guys have the game, make sure in the Discord so you can get in some games with us. The more people that we have that have this game, the more games we can get going playing it. Sometimes it can be a little hard finding enough people to get a game in for this particular game. For Rome 2, there's always people to play Rome 2 in the Discord. But for 1212 or Rise of Mordor, stuff like that, it seems to be a lot harder to get the people. Pretty standard stuff still. Once again, I'm still pretty surprised they didn't try to get through the back here. It's a little late now. That archer unit has now come in and is now attacking the sword unit in the back and kind of plugs up the breach. There technically is still a gap, but it'd be a little bit harder to get through. Retinue longbows have moved up, 33 kills, 27 kills, and they still have pretty good ammo as well, so definitely got some potential for kills there. Grandmaster's bodyguard looked like he wanted to go out and play. Got the Cuman Royal Guards coming over to, he wanted to come for the archers, that's why. So the Cuman Royal Guard here, it's a hybrid shot cap. So you can see they actually have bows and lances. So they're actually up here shooting along with those Bulgarian archers. What's tough about a unit like that is it's hard to chase them down with your own cavalry because in the process you're getting shot at the same time as you're trying to chase them. It's very painful and very annoying. It does seem like the defenders have used quite a bit of ammunition so far. I mean, Epirus is pretty much completely out of ammo. Prussia seems to be down about half ammo. England is still doing pretty good, but it looks like he's been a little bit more sparing with his archer fire. These Prussian units still have plenty of ammo, so that's good. Definitely don't want to be in a situation on a long siege where you end up running out of ammo super quickly. It basically means that you can no longer punish your enemy for doing stupid things. You know, once you have taken away the long-range option, your enemy can continue. They can do whatever they want behind the front lines. As long as you have that long option, you can punish that. As long as you have artillery or archers, so their mortar is still going to be pretty important. It's got 30 kills. It's not great, especially given that he only has, I mean, looks like barely a quarter ammo. Oh no, they got to be careful. Oh, England, run! Run away! Oh my gosh. Hut. These poor retinue longbows had no idea what was coming. It's always so funny because, you know, obviously you're commanding these, and as long as you're not moving them, they have no idea. But it's still really funny to sit here and watch as a unit is just like looking one direction while they get charged in the back, and then apparently nobody notices. It's just funny. I think it's funny. If this Bastion cannon had ammo, it'd be a good. This would be a good shot. But what is interesting is I think that the existence of this Bastion cannon is actually forcing the Cuman Royal Guards to shoot here rather than somewhere else. I think he's got them on fire at will because he's just shooting right at this cannon. Broken Samlander infantry, 144 kills. That's pretty good. Remember that in 1212, your big bad boys are your shock infantry, and you can see the big axe on their flag here. That's what shows you. They do a ton of damage. They go in, they chop people to pieces, and they run away. Those typically tend to be your biggest hitters, your biggest damage dealers. Polearms seem to be pretty good at most things, while pikes are good against polearms. Archers, oh, this unit is just, what is happening? This sword unit is just like running along with the defenders, like, oh, don't you notice us? We're just, yeah. God bless England. Woo. And then they're just like running along with the polearms. Oh my gosh. They're getting kills too, 130 kills. I think he has a silver chevron, but I'm pretty sure he chevroned that. Okay, heavy axes pulled out of combat, 56 kills so far. Typically, the shock infantry units, if you have ammo, if they show up, you shoot them. Those and polearms, stuff like that, basically because they're units that you can't really deal with yourself as much. So if you can eliminate them with archer fire, then it's extremely helpful. It does look like the defenders are giving up this whole outer area, though. You could see the Samlander swordsmen pulling back into the street. Could be that they're just wanting to put their shields facing towards all of that archer fire. I don't know, because even over here, they're doing the same thing. They've kind of pulled back, allowing the attackers to work their way down the streets. I love the archer fire in this. I personally have turned off the projectile trails because I think it just looks better, especially for replay purposes. Here we go. Here we go. Went in with like 56 kills. Oh my gosh, look at that number. They are pretty beat up. They've taken a lot of archer fire. That mortar has been blasting them. Oh my gosh, look at the pole arms just getting annihilated. See, this I think is what comes down to what I was talking about with running out of ammo too fast. Now the attackers can literally just sit here and blast your pole arms as much as they want to. And there's nothing you can do about it. Oh man, that's painful. A sword! Give me a sword! I'm pretty sure I've asked this before, but somebody named the movie that comes from. A sword! Someone give me a sword! Uh-oh. I think... Oh, yeah. I was about to say, I think they're going to fall back, and they are falling back. That is correct, because all of their stuff is dead. What is unfortunate, there's a lot of units here that are going to die, unfortunately. Pole arms, 61. They've got some archers and some depleted sergeant units up here. We did have a general come in. The Epirus general charged in and did pretty good damage, 49 kills. Cumin row guards trying to counter that, but the Epirus general getting out. Actually, he's countercharging. There we go. Combat even. I don't know. Wow, it is like dead even. But with the archer fire, I think that unfortunately, I think Epirus is probably going to lose his general here. These units about to break. And then you got some combat on the wall. It's going to finish all that. Other than that, you can see pretty much all the units have now fallen back. We do have... I think this is like a Varangian Guard type unit. Look at that pole arm. Holy crap. That's a huge pole arm. Epirus General, 45 out of 60. Oh, he is beating the Cumins. I thought with the archer fire, I thought he would lose this. Honestly, I think the archer fire is doing way more damage to the Cumins than he is to the Epirus General. Just that last volley, I mean, he took a ton of damage. Wow, real ballsy, really ballsy here by the Epirus player. General is very, very exposed, and especially with that Cumin Royal Guard behind him, he doesn't really have an avenue of retreat. He's got to finish the Royal Guard before he can get out, which means he will be even longer exposed to the archer fire. I'm wondering if he's dead, even. It doesn't look like it. Seems to be alive still. 93 kills so far, so he's doing pretty good. Oh, no. Run away! He's going to countercharge. Wow. He is just no shit given here. Czar's bodyguard coming in. Look at those shields with the rampant lion on them. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Like I said, the modders have done such a good job with this. There's no way he's alive, right? Well, he's not going to last very long with all those units coming around. All right, so you have the frontal area. Oh, they've got a barricade, so that'll slow them down a little bit. They have to destroy the barricade first. One thing I've noticed is an extreme lack of anything like handguns or anything. Interesting. Handguns are really good. They do a lot of armor-piercing damage, so... Oh, no, they're going to get charged! Oh, no! He got caught sitting. Oh, man. That hurts. And there goes the Epirus General. The Czar's bodyguards look really, really good. All right, so we got the frontal area that they can assault. They do have a barricade that can block that. That will slow them down at least, but in the end, it is only a temporary block. You can see you got some Persicoi. So it's just a standard archer. Balance power is extremely heavy in the attacker's favor at this point. But we'll see, because in this kind of game, there's no... In the end, the defenders don't have to kill the attackers. They can hold out for a time victory. I seem to find that the majority of the time that... the majority of the time that defenders win in this game seems to be by time victories. And by the way, don't go look at the time of the video to find out, because I trimmed off a little bit of the beginning of the battle, mostly because there was just a huge barrage phase, and so you don't know what the outcome is. Actually, I don't know what the outcome is either, so I'm just letting you know that the time of the video is not going to accurately portray what happens at the end, because I don't know what happens at the end, and I know I did not cut it for that purpose either. I cut it because there was a really long bombardment phase that was really boring and nothing happened, so I cut off multiple minutes. We do have elephants still, so it looks like they're gonna lead off in the front here with the Varangian. I think it's supposed to be like a Varangian guard type unit. Oh, look at the... Yes, I love it. Love it, love it. Ooh. We have artillery still. Where's that coming from? Oh, they got Nafta throwers as well. Where is this artillery fire coming from? Am I just blind and missing? Oh, it's right here. No, it's a empty culverin. Oh, it's the cannon elephants. That's what it is. Yeah. Yes, they are elephants with cannons. Oh, it's basically swivel cannons. Swivel guns, if you will. So we have a very large force pushing over to the right. And I wonder if it looks like maybe they're going to put their primary focus to this side, or maybe they're going to put their primary unit focus to this side while they bombard this side with the cannon elephants. Wouldn't be a bad idea. If they have any archer ammo, walking down this side would be a pretty good idea as well. We do still have some healthy retinue longbows here from England. And then a couple of Prussian archers as well, which is good because they're going to need it. This one has, I bet you this has half a volley left. So decent amount of archers left. Honestly, I think the attackers are doing worse on ammo than the defenders are. And I felt the defenders were really being loosey-goosey with their ammo. We do have a mercenary Genoese crossbow, which should be really effective here for Georgia. So it's a Pavis crossbow unit that is facing the wrong direction and getting shot. I guess that does put his shields facing that right direction, which is kind of funny. Basically, the point is that when they, go to reload their crossbows, they turn around, putting the shields towards the enemy. Smart, smart, smart. A regular archer infantry. Look at this, 121 kills. That's pretty good for an archer unit. I hear, artillery hitting over here, but at first I thought it was going to be the mortar unit, but it doesn't look like he's firing. The Genoese crossbows actually took quite a bit of damage. Wow. 68 out of 130. They took a lot of damage. Oh, that hurts. Wow. I'm actually really surprised at how much damage they took, considering how notorious archers are in this game for not doing a lot of kill damage. So they're pushing all the way around. Look at this. They are pushing all the way over to this side. Now keep in mind that we can see everything on the battlefield. They can't specifically see everything themselves. The attackers can't, just due to the fog of war. But for us, we could see everything that's happening. Still got a general out there. This looks like the Girud Sultanate general. Not sure what he's doing all the way out here. He's a archer cav with full ammo. And then Rajput cavalry.
A unit has used all available ammunition.
Where are the elephants taking fire from? Oh, they're taking fire from the tower. Oh. I wonder if that'll actually kill any of them. So I'm curious how they're going to play this. So obviously you have the frontal assault up the walls, or up the hill here. You do have to immediately contend with a yeoman of the guard billman. So they have a couple of yeomen of the guards. They got the yeoman of the guard billman, then the yeoman of the guard archers, and the bill unit they're both really good. I'm not sure how good this one is in comparison. Let's see, it's a late medium polearm infantry. I'm going to bet you the yeoman of the guard's better. Medium polearm versus a heavy polearm. Let's see, 63 melee attack, 48. Oh yeah, the yeoman of the guard is much better. Look at this. They are not going to put all their eggs in one basket here. They are going full around. They want to use every way into the point, which the point is right here. So they've got 1, 2, and 3 choke points to get through. Obviously, typically this choke point would be the easiest to get through just due to the width of it. It takes a lot more units to defend it. Retinue longbows have gone into combat on the billmen, the polearms. They've got 153 kills. Very well done. Look at those weapons. Tell me those are not nasty, nasty weapons. Got a spike to stab with, a hook to get people off horses, and a lot of other little spikes to do nasty things with. Oh, behave. Here comes the Varangian Guard. Somebody's gonna like yell at me for calling them the wrong thing when I can't pronounce whatever the hell that says. Are they gonna charge into this unit right here, the mace unit? Or they're just gonna walk into it? I don't think he saw that unit coming and kind of just walked right into it. He's going to get a couple kills here, but he's definitely not going to get as impactful a hit as he would have had he made the charge command. Now, I don't know what he's doing. I guess, okay, so you do have the Genoese crossbows, and you got an archer unit here. The Genoese crossbows are caught out. What they probably should, man, I hate not having markers. Unfortunately, the marker trick that you can do for Rome 2 doesn't work for Attila. Where are you going? I don't understand where you're going. Genoese crossbows. Oh, they're so exposed. I'm afraid that the polearms are going to try and cut them off. He's just sitting here. Mr. Gray, what happened? Tell me. I'm almost wondering if there was some sort of misclick, maybe. Oh, and you're going to get charged. Nope, Rajput's going to run away. Afghan archers all have ammo. little surprised that they haven't sent an infantry of some sort to lock this in and keep it where it is. And now a sword infantry going out as well. Interesting. I think the cannon elephants are now firing on this position. They want to soften up those yeomen of the guard billmen. All right, there you go. Shock infantry starting to eat up kills here. 71 now. He's only lost 3 men. And then the Afghan archers running right into the Empress melee infantry. A little surprised he's just going through, which we've never had an issue with going through the archers, but I don't know why you wouldn't just finish the unit off, kill it. Rajput cavalry. I think he was trying to slip around the side, so that's forgivable. Because he kind of pushed through a little bit here, but like there is a massive gap, and I'm pretty sure that's not what he was going for, was to push through the unit. So now we have 2 units from Epirus that are out on their lonesome. Look at these. Look at it. Double chevron, 134 kills now. How much has been done to the yeomen of the guard? 120 out of 130, so they lost 10 men, excuse me. It's a very red helmet. Look at that helmet. These guys have shields. That's pretty nice for an archer unit. A lot of archers moving over. They want to shoot back at the Afghan archers. They're moving over to deal with that. What is 189 kills with 3 chevrons? Wow. Now I'm starting to wonder if there was a drop, if maybe Mr. Gray crashed or something from the game, and so his couple units that he had left kind of went wonky. Because I'm pretty sure that's all he has, I think, are those 2 units. Pretty sure that is it. So it could be that maybe he did crash late in the game with only a couple units left, and they decided to go do stupid things. Honestly, just looking at the way they've been kind of being weird, I think that's probably the more likely option, or more likely scenario is what I'm looking for. Because especially, I think what's really telling me that is the fact that those 2 units are now just doing nothing. They're just standing there. When they could go in and just annihilate the Afghan archers, 2 Afghan archers, they could get into the elephants if they really wanted to. Where'd the Nafta throwers go? Oh no, I just noticed it. Oh no! Ah! Stop it! No! Oh, I'm so glad I caught that, though. Talk about luck of the draw. Last time we saw the Nafta throws, they were over here. And I was thinking earlier, I was like, man, wouldn't it be great if the shock infantry could come over here and kill the Nafta throwers? Whoa, that'd be awesome. And then I forgot about it and went to go look for them again. I was like, wait, shit, where'd they go? And I know it would be my luck that I would lose them and they would do something cool. So I'm so glad that I caught that. And once again, no, I have not seen the replay. No, nobody told me to look out for that. And I want you to know that that was right off the cuff, and I am just happy I caught it. Yeomen of the Guard have taken a lot of damage, and I think that's not assisting them get a whole lot of kills here. Although pole arms, they don't typically get a ton of kills anyways. The guardman unit, look at this, 152 kills. Wow. But I'm pretty sure he got that earlier in the battle. These Tadzruli swordsmen, I probably butchered that too. They look really cool with the full chainmail. I've always loved some of the Middle Eastern and Eastern armor looks. I love the way, so like in the movie Kingdom of Heaven, love the way that Saladin looks in that movie. I think they just made him look so fucking cool. And interestingly, the Yeoman of the Guard Bill unit is actually pushing out from the point. I'm intrigued. The cannon elephant's 162 kills now. Not sure how much of, well, I don't think they've gotten into any other combat. So I was gonna say I'm not sure how much of that was cannon kills and how much of that was elephant kills, but I'm pretty sure they have not gotten to melee combat. You're just gonna stare down the archers just like the, oh, that hurts. Go out of bill formation and charge them. Why did, I don't know why he took them out here. Now here comes the Grand Master's bodyguard too? I'm really confused by some of the movements that are happening in this battle. And really confused. I am almost convinced that Mr. Gray here dropped. But the Bill unit from England coming out is also very odd to me. Then the Grand Master's bodyguard coming out, I just, why? Getting some charges from the King's Bodyguard of England. Tell me this mod does not look awesome. You can see some other cav charging in the distance. That's the Tsar's bodyguard. Now over here, I think I'd be a little bit more worried. So you've got one of the heavy shock cav, or shock infantry here guarding, and then he is backed up by a Sam Lander swordsman. But the attackers, I'd be worried about the pole arms. Although the pole arms would be on the offense, so I guess that'd be less effective for the defenders. I think that's a Tsar right there, by the way. Hello, Your Majesty, Your Tsarness.
Our allies have lost their general. They are shaken.
Ooh, is that the, I think that's the Girud general.
Cowards! Our allies are running!
Oh, it doesn't say. Elephants are not out of control. They now have 213 kills. Just kind of tearing up this shock infantry from Epirus. The shock infantry is up to 276, yeah, with the silver chevron on it too. You can see they are putting fire arrows onto the elephants. I don't know. I don't think it works exactly the same way as Rome 2. I think fire arrows do cause them to go berserk, but maybe not quite as effectively.
The field of battle. This is a shameful display.
Grandmaster's bodyguard is kind of way out on a limb here. This is really close. Bounce power is in the attacker's favor, but not by that much. And I noticed that the attackers completely just went around this. They aren't even trying to go up this way, even though they could destroy the barricade. This unit somehow still getting use. 375. Oh, man. Grandmaster's bodyguard going in on the elephants. Elephants now 340 now. Pretty big, massive, pretty big counter push here from the defenders. They are trying to finish this side now. I think what they're trying to do is finish the one side that they get so that they can fully focus on the other. Shock infantry doing pretty good here. 160 kills. But there's not much back behind it. Bounce power has shifted way the other way. Look at all that red. Wow. What do we got here? The Georgian general. These two units from Epirus would be very, very helpful in the combat. Bounce power has shifted. Oh, man. Polearm infantry gone from Georgia.
Men are broken and are fleeing.
I think the defenders have this one, guys. And not very often do you see defenders win by killing the enemy army. Usually in this game, you'll see the defenders win by buying time. By winning, by holding for the full 60 minutes, you know what I mean? But I'm pretty sure that is not going to happen here. I guess there's a minute and 23 seconds to change my mind. I just don't see what they would with, you know. Got some tiny stuff here. A couple tiny units over here. So they are going to break this. So they did break the shock infantry. So that does leave 2 units of Georgian infantry to go up onto the point now. But look how much is left for the defenders. Especially, I think the big problem is the cav unit. The fact that the attackers still have a... Oh, nope, that's it. That is it. Wow. I thought the attackers had that. I mean, they pretty much dominated majority of the battle until the last, like, 6-7 minutes, you know. Wow. All right. So starting off, we have got Grey Wolf here as Bulgaria. Infantry, a couple units did pretty good. 229 is pretty solid. 100 on the archers, 118 on the general. Titirand as the Kingdom of Georgia. Infantry did actually pretty solid. Look at this, 130, 148, 120. Archers did pretty good. Crossbows, unfortunately, I don't think they got much of a chance to get their full usage. Finally, for the attackers, Posgwin, 343 on the elephant, 135 on one of his archers, 78 on the Nafta throwers. For the defenders, we've got the Teutonic Order. Infantry did pretty solid, 144, 109, 118, 143. Archers, 155 is pretty good. 196 on one of his heavy shock infantry. Then we have Not So Royal as the Kingdom of England, 203 on one of his shock infantry. His sergeants, 118. Archers, 156, 141. And finally, Mr. Gray as Epirus, 401 on one of his shock infantry, 111 on his general, 209 on an archer, 150 on, I think this is just sword infantry. But that is going to be it for today's 12-12 video. Thank you guys so much for joining. Don't forget that if you enjoy replays like from 12-12 or Rise of Mordor, make sure to say something in the comments section. Let me know what you guys think, and we will see you guys next time.